Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something we all face, right? Like slightly awkward situation of having to cancel an appointment.
Hmm.
Could be anything, work meeting, dentist, even just coffee. Life just happens sometimes.
It really does.
And just blurting out, I can't make it. Oh, sometimes that feels a bit off, doesn't it? Depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah, exactly. It can sound a little short, maybe even rude in certain contexts. It often lacks that um, acknowledgement of the other person's time.
Right.
So our mission today really is to give you the language, the actual phrases to handle this politely, make it clear, sound natural.
So you can say, sorry, can't make it, but in a way that works better.
Precisely.
Yeah.
We want you to sound fluent and friendly, whether it's formal or informal. We've got some key phrases lined up.
Okay, let's unpack this then. It sounds like it's not just about being polite for the sake of it. This is more like managing the relationship proactively.
That's a great way to put it. It is relationship management. And yeah, we've pinpointed 3 really useful phrases. Let's start with a good solid one for more professional situations, maybe. I'm afraid I have to reschedule.
Okay, I'm afraid I have to reschedule. Why is that one so effective?
Well, think about it. Compare I cancel our meeting to I'm afraid I have to reschedule.
Mm-hmm.
Big difference, right?
Huge difference.
That I'm afraid it's not literal fear. It's like a softener. It signals regret, like saying I'm sorry, but it acknowledges potential inconvenience.
Okay.
But the really key word there is reschedule. That immediately tells the other person you want to find a new time. It shifts focus from the cancellation to, well, continuation.
So it's not an ending, it's a pause, a deferral. That makes sense for formal stuff.
Exactly. It shows the meeting or whatever it is still important to you.
Got it. But what if it's a less formal? Or maybe you can't commit to rescheduling right that second.
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
That brings us to our second phrase, which is super useful. Something came up.
The classic, something came up.
It is a classic.
Yeah.
And for good reason. It's brilliant because it's versatile, but also strategically vague.
Vague in a good way.
Yes, exactly. Especially for less formal chats or even semi-formal. It signals an unexpected, unavoidable reason without forcing you into TMI territory.
Too much information. Yeah, you don't always want to explain the plumbing disaster.
Precisely. You maintain professional boundaries or just personal privacy, but you still sound cooperative. Hey, really sorry, something came up, won't be able to make it today. Done.
It implies a genuine reason without needing the nitty-gritty details. People usually respect that.
They do. The trust is sort of implied.
Okay, so you've used, I'm afraid I have to reschedule, or maybe something came up. What's next? Often you need to actually sort out a new time.
Right. And that's where the third phrase is essential. Can we move it to?
Proactive, I like it.
Yes. Following up the cancellation, maybe not in the very same breath, but soon after, with an offer to reschedule. That shows respect for their time, seriously.
Takes the burden off them finding a new slot.
Exactly. You're saying, I value this, and I'm taking the lead to make it happen. Simple as, can we move it to Friday? Or, would next Tuesday work to move our call? It's solution-focused.
Okay, those 3 phrases seem really practical. I'm afraid I have to reschedule. Something came up, and can we move it to really see how they work? Maybe let's listen to them in context. We've got this short dialogue. It's between Mia and her manager, Jake. Mia needs to cancel.
Okay, let's hear it.
So Mia says, "Hi, Jake. I'm afraid I have to reschedule our 2 p.m. meeting. Something came up on my end."
Okay, nice combo there.
Then Jake replies, "No problem, Mia. When would be a good time?"
See? Positive response.
Mia suggests, "Can we move it to tomorrow morning?"
Taking the lead.
Jake agrees. "Sure, let's do 10 a.m. tomorrow."
Perfect.
And Mia finishes, "Perfect. Thanks so much for understanding."
Okay, let's break that down quickly. Mia uses, I'm afraid I have to reschedule. Polite, necessary. Then immediately gives the reason. Something came up. Professional boundary.
And Jake's reaction is calm, right? Because her approach was respectful.
Absolutely. It conveyed accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And then her quick suggestion, can we move it to tomorrow morning? That sealed the deal. Showed she was reliable.
Yeah, it's smooth. And that little thanks for understanding at the end. Nice touch.
It really is. It reinforces the positive outcome. It shows how this kind of polished communication, it builds trust. It just makes things easier.
It really does go beyond just the words themselves. It's the whole package. And speaking of polishing things, let's talk about these fluency upgrades you mentioned. Turning okay English into something more, I don't know, natural and professional.
Exactly. They're strategic upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Basic. I can't come. It's functional, but a bit blunt, maybe?
Can be. Yeah.
The upgrade, I'm afraid I won't be able to make it. See?
Yeah.
That layer of politeness, the implied regret, softens it.
Okay, yeah, I hear that. Give us another one.
All right. Instead of just, let's cancel the meeting, which sounds quite final.
A bit abrupt.
Yeah. Try, would it be possible to reschedule our meeting? It frames it as a question, a collaborative thing.
Much better. It invites cooperation.
Right. And one more. Instead of just, I'm busy, which can sound a bit dismissive.
Like you're brushing them off.
A more professional phrasing is, something's come up and I need to adjust my schedule. Again, that polite vagueness we talked about.
These small shifts, they really change the tone, don't they? They make you sound more considerate, more competent, maybe.
Definitely. They polish your professional image and just make interactions smoother.
So for everyone listening, what's the actionable takeaway here? How do you actually start using these?
That's the key question. It really comes down to practice, active practice.
Not just knowing the phrases.
Nope. You've got to integrate them. Role-playing actually works really well here, even if it feels a bit weird at first.
Pretend you're making the call.
Yeah. Or writing the email. Try saying it out loud. Hi, really sorry, but something unexpected came up. I need to reschedule. Would tomorrow work? Or for something more formal. I'm afraid I must request to reschedule our meeting due to unforeseen circumstances.
Just getting used to the words.
Exactly. Say them, write them, try different scenarios. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. It builds the muscle memory, so to speak, for handling these things gracefully.
Makes sense.
So just to quickly recap our deep dive, we look at 3 core phrases. I'm afraid I have to reschedule for that polite, proactive approach. Then something came up for maintaining boundaries. And can we move it to for showing commitment to rescheduling?
Right.
We saw them work in that dialogue between Mia and Jake, building trust. And we talked about those fluency upgrades, turning basic phrases like, I can't come, into smoother, more professional ones like, I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
Got it.
The whole point was learning how to cancel, well, better, politely, naturally, strategically, whether it's your boss, your doctor, or a friend.
Okay, so here's your challenge for the week, everyone. Practice this. Next time you need to change plans, try using one of these approaches consciously. Maybe write out a sentence or two first. Or, role play it. Try saying something like, I'm afraid I won't be able to make it to our scheduled call. Would it be possible to move it to next week? Focus on how it feels and the potential impact.
And just remember, life does happen. Things come up. But being clear, being polite, showing that respect, it makes a huge difference in how people respond.
Definitely.
Which kind of leads to a bigger thought, doesn't it? If these small shifts in language can smooth out something like canceling an appointment, how might applying similar principles change other tricky conversations you have? How could focusing on clarity, politeness, and finding solutions improve, well, all sorts of interactions, both at work and outside it? Something to think about.